Hello everyone and welcome back to our playthrough of Ratchet and Clank the original. I had a little problem with the recording, as we usually will. So I actually had to start a new file. If I can go to the save here file, load. Actually had to start a new file where we actually completed the last outpost where we're going to go to today. So if things look a little bit different, that's because I had to start a new file. Once this is over with, I'll probably end up making another save file over the top of this so we can continue with the original one. But yeah, in the last episode, we actually completed Planet Kerwan, got ourselves this Sphinx shot, and got ourselves a whole bunch of bolts, and we're able to get the next weapon and continue on to the next place that we're going to go to, which is the Outpost X11. We still have our courier ship, that's what it's called. We still have our courier ship that we got from the Prime Minister on Novalis, and today we're going to go to Outpost X11. It's in a different spot because I had to play through the entire thing, you know how it is. But we did find some gold bolts on the last one. We ended up finding two, Kerwan? Yes, Kerwan. We ended up finding two of them. I didn't find it in this file, but you know how it goes. You know how it goes. Anyways, so off to Outpost X11. I'm also trying now to record the audio separate. So if it sounds a little bit different or something, just let me know in the comments. I can switch it back. But I'm trying to make it possible so that you can actually hear the audio of the cutscenes without having to update any of the sound via your own device. So try to make it a little bit easier for you guys. It does take a little bit more editing on my side, but I don't care. I just want it to be a little bit more enjoyable for you because I was watching it myself and I was like, it's workable, but it's not really workable. So I went ahead and farmed up a ton of bolts in this file, and here we are. We actually have enough now to get the Blaster 2500. This thing's pretty good. I like the way that it works. It's actually the gun that's on the front of the thumbnail. And you'll see exactly what it does. So the interesting part about this is that I've actually played through this entire area just recently, as in like an hour ago, a couple hours ago. So I kind of know exactly what we're supposed to be doing. So if you're excited and you're ready to go, then let's go and watch. I don't know.
It's him, Skid McMarks.
That man from the infobot.
In the flesh, little dude. You guys get a load of that epic space battle I was in?
We saw ya, screaming for help.
That was like a war cry. My agent and I got ambushed on the way to hoverboard practice.
Did he survive the crash, sir?
He's okay, but I've had a little trouble getting back to my ship due to my sprained ankle.
Oh, come on.
If you can take out all the sand sharks, I just might have a spare hoverboard for you.
We'd love to help you, Mr. McMarks, but Ratchet and I need to find Captain...
One of your boards? I've always wanted a decent hoverboard. Well, alright. You just keep that foot elevated.
What a sellout. Oh, alrighty. So we have to complete this area by killing all the sand sharks. And I'm going to use the wrench the entire... No, I'm just kidding. We're going to try out the blaster. It's great for clearing the way. But it is definitely not as good as I thought it was going to be. I feel like I'm shouting over the game because of how loud I have it. Yeah, we're gonna switch to the flamethrower. Oh man, we're taking hits. Taking hits. I wonder if I could farm off of this some. It would have been nice to be able to come here first. I wonder how many I can kill. How many of these I can kill. Oh jeez, I better go up there to get that health first. If you die too, it's actually not... that feels really weird. I'm gonna move the mic a bit. If you die too, it actually respawns a lot of the enemies. That's kind of how I was farming the bolts for this file. So that's probably what we'll end up doing quite a bit. It doesn't respawn the boxes, so you can't do that. I'm gonna swap to the pyromancer. Okay, health was all for nothing. Jeez, what an overkill. So can I just stand here and just like... How many of these can I get? Oh, okay, it's starting to give off 1. Okay, so you can't really just farm them up. The first time we've been low on health in this. I was kind of playing recklessly what I was trying to... Oh my gosh, there's more! Oh, I almost got killed. Well, we got a lot of bolts from that, even though it's not going to matter. Oh, I forgot I could do that. It's such a cool jump. How do I do that again? Ah! There we go. Alright, we need to find more health. This is kind of getting ridiculous. There we go. There's some more health. 1. The only problem with getting a new blaster now is if you don't like to use it, you still have to store ammo for it. So out of the crates will come... I'm not sure exactly what comes out of it. What causes... what specific one comes out of the crate. Whether it be like... which one you need the most or which one you need the least. I'm just getting destroyed right now. I'm on the edge. I really don't need to collect bolts. Which is kind of awkward because I was trying to collect so many of them in the past, but we really don't need to collect any more right now because probably won't be keeping this file once it's all over there. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'll be better about it in the future. I did end up finding this while we were in the cuts in the last one though. So if you're looking for gold bolts, here's one right here. How you guys doing today? Doing pretty good. The recording was... It's probably best that the recording was kind of scrapped. I was a little bit tired earlier. I took a nap earlier and trying it again now. It's a little bit easier to focus. Yeah, I was kind of tired, so I wasn't really saying a whole lot. I was trying to tell a story about me going golfing. I was like, alright, I'm just gonna play the game.
Here, man. Catch.
A brand new Z3000. You can't even buy these.
Well, I got a bail. Catch you dudes at the hoverboard races.
You've just
Sweet.
acquired the Gattatron Z3000 hoverboard. Use your new hoverboard at the racetrack in Blackwater City on Planet Rilgar.
Did you say Rilgar? I wasn't paying attention. Money. Alright, and we made it back. So that's all that happens with skid McMarks on this planet. You can come back later and farm this area for more bolts if you want to. All those things will respawn. But best to just continue playing through the game and finding different things and fighting enemies, beating bosses, all that good stuff. Oh! If you can't tell, jumping is pretty much the easiest way to evade enemies. So the overhead smash is like double damage or whatever. It's probably not the bomb glove is probably not the best for this area. I'd say you want to swap back and forth between the blaster and the flamethrower, so you can stay outside of the range and unload on them. Unload on these kids. If I can aim. Easy. Just like that. Full health again. I promise you it gets harder. I was trying to farm for bolts by going back and forth between two planets, and once you beat the first round of it, it gets a lot harder. More enemies spawn, and I mean, we do have like all of the weapons that are currently available to us, so they're not gonna kill us with some crazy something that we haven't seen before, or won't be able to target. Aya! Hit stun for enemies, and this is hysterical. Dead. Dead. Just hit him one time and it doesn't even matter. 1, 2, 3. You don't even have to worry about it. Well, that was easy. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you about my story of going golfing again. So, it's hard. It was the first time that I went, and shoot, it's about the 5th time I've ever gone like real life golfing in my life. It was fun. All of us were really not that good at it. I think one of our friends was actually making pretty good progress. He was he made par at some of the holes. So some of the par 4s and par 3s hit really well. Good for him, you know. Me, I was getting like triple bogeys the entire time. Just try to get my swing down. Just try to practice with one club, and it's like, all right, now you got to switch to the next one. Wait, I have to switch to the next one now? Because I'm not gonna use a driver like on the fairway. That's like 300 yards or something. Some crazy, ridiculous far distance. We're managing ammo pretty well now. We're not really running out or anything. But it was fun, yeah. I'd definitely go again. If anything, to get a little bit better at the game. They say it's a mental sport, and it really is. Certain areas that if you clean up some of those, I could probably cut my score pretty much in half at some point. But it is kind of an expensive sport too. I mean, I guess we did play for about 3 hours or so. Wait, what time did we get there? We got there about 4 or so. Did I miss something down there? Ah, yes, I did miss something down here. Wait a minute. I thought it would blow up all of them. Didn't blow up any of them. Alright, fine. I guess that's one way to do it. Jeez, how did I miss that? It definitely is a mental sport. And it is an expensive one. We played for about 3 hours. I think we got there about 4 o'clock, and then we played till about 7 or so. 7, so it's about $18 to play, and played 9 holes. And so, I mean, with how bad we were hitting, probably could have played faster if we were actually hitting better, you know. But there was 4 of us in, so it took about 3 hours. So it's not bad. It's $6 an hour or something like that. Played 9 holes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the gold bolt first. If you don't know how to get it, it's actually over here. Figured out that you can just fall off the edge here and die. Oh my goodness. I need to work on my platforming game. But yeah, if you've never gone before, I encourage you to go. It's if you have the money and the time to learn the sport, it's definitely relaxing. And being an engineer, if I need to talk to the if you need to talk to the executives, you know, everybody's golfing nowadays. It's like kind of almost like the rich man's sport. So if you can do this, get 2 jumps, and then you can give it up here, and off we go. 1 more, and we're good. I think it's 3, and then you get stuck in the mud and you can't get out all the way. So it's kind of forgiving. But yeah, just go golfing, relax, have a good time, practice hitting the ball, and do your best. You know, you'll learn something while you play. Just got to be patient with it. It's definitely not something that comes instantaneously. It's very awkward at first. I'm gonna die. Shoot. Oh, can we make it? Yes. All right. Do I want that ammo? How much more we got? 27, 44. Yeah, we're good. I don't really need it. Ah, the agent.
No signal whatsoever. This downtime is killing me.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Don't be so literal, son. The problem is I'm stranded on this Backwater Planet and my star client is nowhere to be found.
Hey, we saw you on that info bot. You're Skid's agent.
Was Skid's agent. Haven't seen him since our ship crashed. And an agent without a client is like a flea without a dog. Say, you look like an athletic kid. If you can bring back the championship prize from the hoverboard races in Blackwater City, I'll make you my next star.
We have no time for trivial matters, sir.
I I could be the next Skid McMarks.
So yeah, we got to go to Blackwater City and compete in the hoverboard races. The interesting part is this guy doesn't even care about getting off the planet. He doesn't even care about getting off the planet. He just wants to find somebody to work for and make money off of. That's some serious greed right there. Oh my goodness. So that completes that section of the map. There's one more section that we have to go to. It's kind of interesting, and we couldn't really... You know what? I'll let the gameplay speak for itself. I'll let the gameplay speak for itself. But it's kind of nice having all these enemies cleared out, and all we have to do is just speed run it here. There we go. And up. And over. We're going to go left this time. And this side will actually allow us to use the Sphinx shot, which we wouldn't be able to do this if we didn't complete that section. So, like most Ratchet and Clank, like most Ratchet and Clank games, if you whoa, what is this? Heck? Is anything point? Any point to this? Just bolts. Okay, take some bolts. Why not? I mean, I'm not gonna use them, but like most parts in this game, if you can't do it, it's because you haven't done something on a previous planet that you need to complete. And so you just pull up your map here. You see that there's a little question mark, and if you haven't gone there, and bring prize to ancient, and then use swing shot. So it's pretty directive about where you're supposed to go, and not terribly unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and skip most of the boxes here because we don't really need any more bolts. Mostly because I've already collected them in another video. I'll collect some of them, but it's just bolts, guys. I mean, come on, just relax. We don't need to make that much money. Wait, I got this. Check this out. Kapuyakacha. We don't really need to collect that many bolts. There's actually an exploit that I'm going to try and do. Once the game's over with, there's no real reason to do it before. Yeet. Alright, stare at it. Should we go back? Nope. Because there's an exploit that you can use that actually allows you... You know what? I have full health. Genius. Sorry, I know where to go. I'm not changing the camera angle. There's an exploit that you can use that I'll try where you can get unlimited bolts just by holding down a button over time. It's on YouTube. You can definitely check it out if you want to, but I'll show it again to you guys. So we got a new gear. A new gadget is what it is. It looks like a rocket launcher. I'm sorry, it's not. I'm not sure what this thing up here is for. I'm not sure why that's there. I'm really not sure what the point of that is. There must be some other gold bolt around here that I'm not aware of. There it is. I see it. Huh, I missed this last time. Oh, there it is! Well, shoot, I gotta go back and get that one. I didn't know that was there. So look at it for it to spawn or something? Oh, come on. Come on! Back to the exploit. There's a trophy in the PlayStation 3 library that I'll post on the screen eventually. I don't know, you don't need to really worry about it, but it's like collect 50,000 or 100,000 or whatever amount of bolts, and collect 50,000 or 100,000 or maybe it's 1,000,000 bolts or something like that, which is like hours. I mean, hours. If you can see right now, we have 6,000, and we've only played for we've played for about 2 hours. The bolt amount doesn't really increase that much, so for you to get those weapons is kind of crazy.
Lasers are mounted on each ring of the invincilock. Aim the lasers at the receptors.
So this is what the Trespasser does. It just allows us to hack into this stuff and unlock certain doors that we didn't know about before. And that's it for this. But getting that would be absolutely insane. so many hours to try and make it work. And even with the exploit, it takes like 4 hours to get all the way up there. It's absolutely insane. I have no idea why that thing is there. I think they probably knew about the exploit, so they just made it like that. Because when I was getting the platinum trophy for the game, it was that was how I wanted 100% it when I had the PlayStation 3 version, which I don't have right now, but that's how I wanted to complete the game. And so I was just like, there's gotta be some way to get unlimited bullets or something. So I'll show it to you here at some point, but we don't really need to worry about it too much right now because we've got all of the weapons and everything that we need. And so that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the next episode, I'm gonna go ahead and save over the top of this file, so we probably won't see it again. I'll go back and pick up that bolt off screen because now I know where it's at. And we'll continue on to the next planet, which I believe is where they were having some deforestation issues or something like that. Let's take a little more look. I'll give you a little sneak peek here for tomorrow's episode. Logging site on Eudora. That's where they are cutting down a bunch of trees, I suppose, and trying to get their... Drek is trying to get his planet set up. We have to save the world from that. There we go. We didn't get an info bot to go to Blackwater City, which is kind of interesting, but we'll have to see that in future episodes. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye!